We have all grown up on the diet that the most important things in life are roti, kapda or makan. That is food, clothing and shelter, the basics of life. But what if I told you that these are absolutely wrong? There are some things which are far more important than even roti, kapda or makan. Do you want to know what is even more important than roti, kapda or makan? Here it comes. It is finance or money. With finance, you can buy roti, kapda or makan. And if you do a bad job of your finance, then you throw the roti, kapda or makan outside the window because you can't afford to buy it either. So the financial management is the key for success in life. How you manage your finances will ensure how you achieve your financial freedom, create a stress-free life for yourself, and achieve secure long-term financial goals, not only for yourself, but also for your loved ones. There are 5 distinct aspects of how one can go to achieve one's financial success. That's what we're going to talk about in this video today. The first one, identifying your financial goalpost, is the first step to making this happen. Financial goals are those important milestones on the basis of which you create your financial plan of how to make that happen. Now, by creating a financial goal, you also become disciplined in terms of making your investment plans to make sure you achieve those goals. So that's the first step that provides you that focus, that interest, and that discipline that's needed to reach that goal. In fact, I would say creating a financial goal is almost half the step towards reaching the goal. That's as important. Next step is budgeting and saving, the dynamic duo, as it's called. Budgeting is understanding how your monthly cash flows happen and thereby ensuring that you plan for all your expenses, but more importantly, create a surplus for you that you move away every month towards your savings. If you didn't do budgeting, then you don't have any idea of where your money is going for what purposes. So budgeting is important. In this, the rule of 50-30-20 is extremely important. Not more than 50% should go towards necessities of your daily life. Not more than 30% should go towards wants. I want to see a movie, I want to go for a dinner, I want to eat ice cream. Not more than 30% of your monthly pay. At least, if not more, 20% of your money should be saved for investing for your future. That is what 50-30-20 means. So the budgeting and saving exercise will make sure that you are able to adhere to this norm. Third, while saving is great, it's going to get you nowhere until you take that money that you've saved and put it to invest. Investing is a dynamic process where you look at investments that are going to help you reach your goalpost. Be it a systematic investment plan into mutual funds or a recurring deposit or any such investments that are going to help you power your investments towards your future goals. That is what investing is all about. It's also important to make sure that the investments that you make are aligned to your risk appetite. If you're somebody who's willing to take high risk, then why not? Equity and equity mutual funds are a great place for you. But if you're somebody who's more conservative, then you must look at investments that are more aligned to the safety norms rather than taking risks. Investing also will need to be aligned to your goalposts. So if you have a 10-year goalpost as compared to a 2-year goalpost, the investment products that you need to do for a 10-year is very different from those that you do for a 2-year period. So investing is a dynamic world, but it's an important aspect of getting your financial wellness going. Next, managing your loans and credit cards is another very, very important aspect where many people go wrong. It's extremely important to make sure that you close your high-cost loans. If you have personal loans or if you have drawn against your credit cards, please make sure those are closed. They are very, very high cost and it's not worth it. You need to align your investments so that a certain amount of money goes towards closing these loans and ensure your credit rating is kept at a high. The CIBIL score is kept at a high so that in the event that you have to borrow for your next property or next investment, you are given a very, very high rating. That's what managing loans and credit rating and your credit cards is all about. Last, life is all about risk. Risks are things that you don't see coming your way, but they happen. And that's the reality of life. So be it the loss of life, which is covered by a life insurance, or a health setback for which you need to get admitted to a hospital, which comes up with high hospital bills, both of these unsettle finances for the family. When the loss of a breadwinner of the family, the finances are in disarray. By taking a smart life insurance, you can ensure that while the person is irreplaceable, at least the financial part of it is at least in some sense secured. Similarly, a big hospital bill can substantially pull money away from your financial goals. So having a medical insurance in place will ensure that you're not forking money out of your pocket, but the medical insurance is paying for you. So these 5 aspects will by and large empower you to have a better financial goal and a financial action towards your wellness in the long term. There are a few more tips that I would like to say if you want to achieve the best in these matters. One is to start very early and stay consistent. That's the goal. Anything that you start, if you start early, the money tends to compound better, and if you're consistent, the compounding is even more better and bigger. So start early and stay consistent. Review the goals at various points in times. Be financially literate. Keep looking out, understanding what's happening to you. Review your portfolio at least once a year, if not more. All these aspects will ensure that you are on top of your finances and will ensure that your roti, kapda or makan is never threatened. My friend, it's not about the basics of life. It's about living the life you want to lead. And in that sense, all these steps that we have spoken about will help you lead a better life. At Finsherpa, we are working with clients to ensure that we help them with a financial document or a goal-based financial planning tool that will ensure their investments are working for you. Reach out to us. We'll be delighted to work with you.